Grand Rising, I don't know like what's going on with this. So energy's energy. If it resonates. Going to wait for some more people to get in here. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. 1010 Money Manifestation Day. This our song, guys. This song, Twin, Where Have You Been? One 1740. Some numbers for today. Twin. Yes, I love it. Happy Wednesday. Email me, sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com for readings, writings, rituals, spiritual consultation. No job too small, literally do it all. Good morning, guys. I appreciate you guys 100%. You could be anywhere, but you're here with me. 5 in the chat. Thumbs up. I love it, guys. I was just sitting here eating my breakfast and so guided to give you guys a prophetic download. Grand Rising, Ashley. And then this song comes on. You Were Made for Me. And I love it. This is such a twin flame song. I don't care what nobody says. It is. And she says twin, but you know, you guys know how artists kind of like low key say things in their music and stuff. So really guided to give you guys a prophetic message. You know what I love about being intuitive? You know what I love about my job is, I can't really, it's the feeling that I get over my body when I know that, you know, I'm giving messages. And I think that's just a confirmation in itself. Like a lot of things when you're intuitive, it's a feeling. There we go. It's a feeling. There we go. Because when I first started, the fire truck came by. There we go. It's a feeling. So I just want to share that with you guys. I remember I'm so comfortable in the energy of the Most High and the energy of God that if I ever get nervous or uncomfortable in a situation, I immediately want to talk about God because I know that there's comfort in that. Okay, so and the feeling that you have when you come over, that comes over your body, the Holy Spirit feel like you, that's unexplainable, unimaginable. So energy to energy. If it resonates, I want to tell you guys I have a ghost cat. You're gonna say, Sunshine Goddess, you're bugging. Let me tell you why. You know I have a cat. And the other day I was sitting on my bed facing the window, kind of like, you know, where I do my readings and stuff. And I felt like my cat jumped on the bed. Well, guess what? I just didn't pay any mind because so what? My cat's jumping on the bed. Well, I turned around and there was no cat there, but I know I felt my cat jumping on my bed. I said, okay, maybe I'm just bugging today. Well, last night my cat would not leave my room on my bed. I've never seen him so crazy like that. Like, why are you being crazy? So he laid on the end of my bed, and then I felt like, you know, when the cats get on your bed and they do like this? Okay, well, at the bottom of my feet, I felt that exact thing. But guess what, guys? My cat was not nowhere near. I was looking at him while that motion was going on. And then I started getting visuals of like an orange tabby cat. I heard it. And when I heard it, my cat, you know, he snuggled up in my sweatshirt. It was just very odd. And I feel like at that moment I realized I have a ghost cat, and I literally heard like a very, very shallow, before I thought it was bugging about seeing ghost animals, but now I know 100% sure. So yeah, guys, I have a ghost cat, and this is so new to me. I'm like, okay, this is very strange. Like, you ever drive and you think you see like little animals on the side of the road and stuff? Yeah, those are spirit animals. So I have a ghost cat right now. I told my kids that we were all cracking up about it. I just want to share that with you guys. So when it comes to this relationship, this connection, the download I immediately got this morning, 7/27 is a significant date, but one of the downloads that I got this morning immediately, that this is a kingdom relationship connection that has abundance tied to it. See, you and this person both have abundance in your bloodline, right? Which I really, really love. Don't forget, full moon on Saturday. Join my 1010 money manifestation. So by you two doing right, and this is something that I've been trying to figure out, because divine feminine may reap the rewards of that kingdom abundance if she's following the right journey. Like Like, so divine feminine, I don't know if you guys ever noticed, when you're in tune with your divine masculine, your kingdom spouse, your confirmed person that you know is your twin flame, it's always some type of monetary gain, because a man that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. That's serious. Nothing about that is a joke. So when it comes to these relationships, so if you end up having to meet someone, or they have generational wealth over their bloodline, if you two do the work, you release that. You do the work, and that's released, and it's giving power couple vibes, very, very much so. And I always wondered, when I got the downloads about business partners and everything, what that really was referring to. But now that I get the downloads and I'm sure of it, is that because you two come together and not only do you create generational wealth, but you've done the work to release the generational wealth. Long story short, short story long, the spirit of poverty within your family, or to come after you, literally, like, you broke some type of generational cycle attached to your wealth. And I think that's so lit. I'm like, wow, it can't even get any better than that. So when it comes to you in this relationship and this person, you guys generate abundance. You literally, hi Toy Dixon, thank you for our channel members. You literally create generational wealth. Okay, so listen, 1993 is going by too, if that's significant. You literally both generate just this type of wealth that going further down the line in your family and your kids to come, is that is broken over, like, that spirit is broken. But like, the divine's giving me a different word. They're saying, don't say broken. Nothing's really broken. All right, so it's not broken. So it's more like the curse. Thank you for your $10 donation. The curse, that's what they're saying. The curse over your family bloodline's broken. So listen, guys, lots of synchronicities this morning already. I haven't even been out of the house longer than 30 minutes, but 111222. Lots of synchronicities, especially when it comes to this abundant energy. It's like this, all of a sudden I just kept getting these super downloads all morning about abundance energy, relationships, connections. The time is now. All right, guys. So yesterday I started our Facebook for Sunshine Goddess. It's Sunshine Sunstar on Facebook. You guys can go follow me on Facebook on Sunshine Sunstar. Yesterday I uploaded the page, and then it got suspended because I needed to fix something. So there you go. It's there. It's up now. Okay. So lots of generational wealth. And this is too divine feminine. I kept getting this download too, but the divine saying, don't separate this message from this one, because listen, I want you to know that in this season of obtaining this generational wealth, there are I don't want to say karmics, because I don't know if we can say karmics. They're lower vibrational entities. And last night I was driving home, I was like, my divine feminine collective, it's so rough for us at times. But listen, they're counterfeits coming in to deter you from your generational wealth. Okay, so listen, don't be so fast to take anything, to drink from any cup that comes towards you, any ideal situation. If you know who your kingdom spouse is, if you've got confirmation, do you need more sign your sign? If you're saying right now, Sunshine Goddess, I don't need a more sign your sign, then look at 555 passing with the number 3. Then please don't fall for the counterfeit, because the counterfeit is only there to steal your abundance. Okay, and I feel like, and I was thinking this last night, I go through, and this is new, because I was never until this year, I have in the past, I'm not going to say I never, but really channeled for divine feminine, like super messages. And last night I was like, well, when the divine masculine collective is selling and they're conscious and raising their awareness, then it's more of the coaching and guiding the divine feminine. And then when divine masculine's finished with his cycle, it kind of goes back and forth. Before it didn't do that. Now it really goes back and forth. So feminine collective, listen, just like the masculines were used for financial gain, don't let these karmic men come into your life to deter your generational wealth. Okay, please don't do that, because It's a big energy, and I was like, no, stay far away. It's a big energy of counterfeits really wanting to throw divine feminine off her path, because if you throw divine feminine off her path, then she can't reunite with divine masculine. There they can't get the abundance, and the enemy feels like they won. Remember, you got to be 4 days and 1 hour ahead of the enemy in this journey. That is the only way. Okay, so in another sense is when there's abundance for the collective, and it's a big up level, it's a big conscious rising. Well, guess what, there's going to be people that while you're going through your conscious rising, well, they have to deal with karma. And when it comes to people that's done wrong by you in this season, well, even people that sent you, negative energy, if somebody wanted you to be broke, they're on their way. Okay, I got the download this morning that like karma justice is being served, and it's a cycle. Remember, when we raise our awareness as a collective, what goes wrong comes around. It's like literally the circle of life. So if somebody got with you, or your masculine, if somebody got with you in the midst of your relationship connection, it was to steal your generational wealth. So don't let that happen, especially energetic vampires, and sometimes you don't know that. Sometimes, the enemy is very clever at masking itself. So it's like, that's why we're in a period of time where the sheep are getting separated from the goats. The sheep get their abundance and they go on. Remember, that was a Bible story that I learned. But there's going to be these collective of people that think that, money is the root of all evil, but they're only concerned with monetary, like temporary monetary gain. And that's how you'll know. Best things in life are free. And if you aren't sure about your person, or if you're not sure about, someone that you met, are you abundant when you're around them? Do you feel good when you leave their life? That is a tall tale of if a relationship connection is for you, is the way you feel after interacting with that person. Now, if you feel depleted and tired and all other things, I'm here to tell you right now, it steals your generational abundance. It's not only tied to bad vibes and bad energy. When you give someone would you walk up to a stranger on the street and give them your debit card? So that's why you have to be careful who's in your energy. You have to be careful the people you are around. You have to be careful of the things you do, because in a matter of 2 seconds, you could be around someone that doesn't really have your best interests at heart. They have poverty over their life, and now you're struggling, and now you're wondering. Sometimes life isn't even hard. It's just the people that you're around that makes your life feel harder. It's just the vibes and energy that other people carry. And if you're around someone and they may not seem like they have poverty, they may just, to you, they might go, wow, they're okay, they're doing good life, but it's a generational curse on their life. They literally are sent to your life to steal that from you. It's a tricky game out here in these streets when it comes to spirituality, because the enemy's so busy at all times. But God's busier, but God also rests. You never hear the enemy say, oh, we have a day of rest. So that's why you got to be 4 days and 1 hour ahead at all times, especially on this journey. So energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. When it comes to this relationship, when it comes to this connection, if you feel like it's a stagnant energy, okay, somebody's trying to step up and become the leader that they're called to be, especially if this is a masculine energy, already fire and desire. There's a masculine energy that desires to take care of you. Okay, so I saw something the other day. Divine masculine gets his CDLs. Divine feminine gets her dispatching license. Together they have a business. It's giving me that you and this masculine are called not only for a greater purpose in life to create this generational abundance, but to each its own on their journey to create that. So divine feminine, whatever you have to offer is going to pair up with what divine masculine has to offer. Together, you guys create that generational abundance, that generational wealth, power couple. Okay, energy is energy. If it resonates, intuitive. Okay, also, because I feel like, listen, if you're intuitive and this reading is more for the people that don't need a more signier sign. These are for the people that know, confirmed, I know who my kingdom spouse is. I've got confirmation. God's not going to waste his time on keep telling you something over and over again. If you ask him, he's going to tell you the first time. He will go above and beyond to meet your needs and expectations. Now, listen, I feel like in this sense of when it comes to this collective that I'm speaking on, it's like the hard times are over. Okay. Now the big hard times. Now, of course, there's tests and trials and tribulations, but it's giving that from this point on moving forward in your journey, that things will be a little bit more smooth sailing. I also pick up an energy of a super large abundance coming in for the collective. I'm like, no, Spirit, where is it from? And that's the part they're hiding from me. And it's not income tax. And I know it's income tax season. And yes, that's something too, but this is separate from that. This is literally from the heavens itself, kingdom abundance. Like, you've done the work, you've earned this. This isn't, and it could come in the form of an inheritance, an unexpected check, but just know that this is something that you've earned. Okay, you've earned this. This is the work that you've done to earn this. This is the work that your divine masculine's done to earn this. And the two become one, two are better than one for to help each other succeed. And when you guys come together in a union, it's a lot of abundant energy, okay? Because they've done the work to break that curse of poverty over their bloodline. You've done the work to break the curse of poverty over your bloodline. Together, you've broken a curse. And that's sometimes, listen, we are brought together with these divine counterparts because we have jobs to fulfill. It's not all about cute pictures and wanting to be with someone and being intimate and all. Yeah, all that's good. But at the end of the day, you must know that this journey is because you're fulfilling a purpose for God, the Most High, whom you serve, okay? And once you get to a certain point in your journey, and especially if your two heart chakras are open, and remember, I always say, guys, you can't say fuck bitches get money, because they'll never work like that. It sounds good, and it's really to deter the masses, but it never works like that, because where your love and your heart energy goes, there your currency energy follows. Where your treasure lies, there your heart will be also. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. So the more that you elevate and you open your heart chakra, the more, listen to my feminine, sometimes you're just called to this divine job to watch over, protect, and love your divine masculine. It is an assignment, and it's not a woe is me assignment. It's not, oh, too bad, too sad. No, it's because you learn your lessons, you get the blessings. Each one teach one. There's a reason for every season. And in this relationship, in this connection, when you guys get to a certain point, it's like you make it to where you need to be, and then your kingdom abundance is released. Okay, it's released. And I feel like if you had a masculine that was going through financial issues or financial problems, whether or not you knew about it, you just being you, I'm telling you guys, the more you work on you, the more you help them get out of things they don't even know that they're into. So in reference to the divine masculine's having a hard time with finances, but divine feminine, you're determined to be better in your finances. You're determined to budget your money better. Whatever you're doing in your life, remember, divine feminine, you are here to lead the masculine collective on a spiritual level. Okay, not physical, on a spiritual level. So when you elevate in your finances, so does your divine masculine. And if you guys both elevate at the same time, well, that's even way better. Okay, so I love that this energy is giving that this masculine energy is participating not only the journey, but in his own healing and wanting that. Okay, so I really love that. So lots of abundance energy surrounding this relationship, surrounding this connections. Okay, so the TLC song this morning was like in my head. Somebody's watching. You know what too though? This is what I don't like. Because divine feminine, masculine energies gaining this abundance, they're also attracting, the light is not responsible for the moth. Its job is just to keep shining. So that's why I feel like, again, guys, it's always cycles in this. It's always cycles. It's like a revolving door of cycles. You're like, sometimes it gets boring. I know I'm delivering the messages. I'm like, we just did this 2 months ago. But when you elevate, then there's more people come distractions. New levels, new devils, new seasons, new demons, new seasons. And I feel like, okay, so say divine masculine was going through monetary problems. He finally got on his feet. He maybe set a counterfeit to deter him from his finances. He may be deterred that to see if you get what you wanted, are you going to do right by it? If there's a masculine that wants financial gain for his family and then he gets it and then he shits on his family, well, everything's a test too at the end of the day. So like once you finish one thing, it's another thing coming. So God will give you exactly what you want and then send a distraction. And that's where you guys got to be 4 days and 1 hour ahead every time, because when you get to a level that you work so hard to get to, here comes the distractions. Because if you're on the right path, you're going to get way more spiritual warfare. The divine said, say spiritual warfare, way more spiritual warfare than someone's doing wrong. You may be like, this person is living a very bad, shitty life. I feel like they keep getting blessed. Don't worry about what they're going through. Worry about your own journey, because they may be going through things you can't physically see with the eye. Okay. So just know that in this season, all right, where there's, oh my God, my nose is like stuffy. Every time I channel deep, I start either getting super runny nose or super stuffy nose. So in this season, just be aware of things that are sent to destroy your peace financially. Okay. When you get this financial abundance, when you get this big lump sum of money, the one thing that the divine asked for me to relay this message is, please don't live above your means. If you usually don't buy it, don't get it, because that is another test. See how I'm giving you the cheat code. Don't, if you don't usually do certain things with your money, when you get this money, this may also be for maybe when you get your income tax, because those are large lump sum of monies. Don't go and do things you don't usually do, okay? Because sometimes the divine tests you on, if you can handle $3,000, why would we give you $300,000? That they're looking at that. Everything is a test. The more you exceed, the more you excel, the more you get tested. And this is going to go into your whole life until you transition in the afterlife. This isn't, all right, I did this cycle, it's over. No, it never works like that. It's a continuous cycle to continuously go. Remember, you will run into the same problems over and over again until you decide to change something about that issue, that problem, the way you respond, the way you handle it, the way you may even possibly think about it. It will continuously be presented to you until you complete the task at hand. And that's literally for a lot of things I do in life. But when it comes to this relationship, this connection, you literally will have enough money for anything that you guys need. Like if there's a masculine energy worried that they won't have enough to take care of their family, because what I'm picking up is a masculine energy that desires to be the provider. And remember, guys, that's been my downloads for the past couple of days, desiring to give you security, stability, and to be the provider that you need. Now listen, the divine saying, okay, I'm going to honor your heart. This is what you want, but it's before it really gets to where they need to be, they will be tested. So that's what I'm here for, the test. Okay, so be mindful of the way you think about your finances. Be mindful. Yeah, even a bad thought about your financial energy will deter everything on its course. Okay, if you don't have it, it's because you don't need it. God supplies you with everything that you need. Remember, the birds never store food. They just get up. They're very faithful. And I've been doing a lot of studies about Naomi and Ruth. I'm in that section of the Bible, and Naomi's faith. Naomi was tested by God because of her steadfast faith, because she knew that, and at some point in the Bible, Naomi becomes very bitter because things just weren't working out her way. She just was like feeling like life wasn't going her way. She wasn't married. She didn't have much money. And the word that she said, don't even call me Naomi anymore. Call me Mara. And Mara means bitter. So she went through a season of thinking that everything she went through was a punishment from God, when he just wanted her to say, listen, are you faithful in what I'm about to do for your life? The moment she turned her life and became more faithful in God's words, well, her life turned around. So listen, oh my God, what's the Bible verse that I love so much? Sometimes it makes me cry. And weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. It's giving like instantaneously instant miracles, instant blessing, instant abundance. Like the moment you surrender that poverty energy, the moment this masculine says, I want to be able to afford to take care of my divine feminine and my family, the moment he honors that and God sees that, all right, well, I'm going to do that. The moment he surrenders or you surrenders, a moment your miracles and blessings like are just going to pop up. It's literally giving me overnight blessings. Like today's the day. Yeah. And it's on a Wednesday, 10/10 money manifestation day. It can't be any better than that. Okay. So just know that in these relationships, in these kingdom abundance and these kingdom marriages, you will have everything that you need. You may have, it's just the test, the trials, the tribulations, how you view money. Okay. What's your relationship with money like? Are you always holding on to it because you think you won't have it? Or are you always knowing that whatever you spend will come back multiplied? I don't know about y'all, but ever since I got into my spiritual journey, finances is like not a big deal. And not because I didn't have hard times, because yes, I've had hard times, but I've always been very faithful because the divine will come through at exactly the time that they need to. Not when you want to, but on time and the right time. Okay, always. God doesn't trick us and wants us to suffer. No, he wants us to have faith. And the more you have faith in things, the more you'll see things coming to fruition in your life that you want. It literally is what it is. And divine feminine, you again with your sexual energy, divine feminine masculine, that is the key to your abundance as well. So anyone you sleep with, I wouldn't sleep with someone, you wouldn't trust them with your debit card. Because you're giving away your abundance every time you sleep with someone that you're not supposed to be married to. And I'm not being judgmental because I've done the same thing, but I'm learning, right, guys? Listen, nothing about my journey is perfect. I'm literally learning as I go with you guys. I'm still in shock about certain things. I learn new things every day, but I'm not a professional at this. I have enough experience in a lot of these things and did enough research and talked to enough people to say, well, I can, form these hypotheses, and it literally is what it is. But I'm still learning with you guys, same every day. Okay, so when it comes to this journey, when it comes to being a provider, this masculine really is making great changes, especially with the Will card, because I feel like at some point that wasn't on his agenda. It wasn't on his agenda to provide you with security. I just feel like, and there may have been someone else involved. There may have been another person they could have been with, but once they were shown their sign your sign. And I only say, when I say sign your sign, guys, I mean, that's confirmation. Nothing else needs to be had or said. Like if we say my jacket's black, it's black. We know that. Nobody's going to come and say it's red. No one's going to come and say it's blue. We all know that my jacket's black. Okay. So when it comes to this relationship, now we're moving to energy where this masculine's like, okay, I'm honoring my heart. This is who I want to be with. And it's steps to this. Okay. It's levels to this. Okay, so it's levels to this. And my channel song this morning was TLC, Baby, Baby, Baby. And then it was Tank When We. So I think I'll do a sexual hump day reading for you guys later on this afternoon. So I got so much love for you. So I feel like this masculine energy decided, all right, this is someone that I wasn't, it's just giving that when you got with this person what else I do feel though is very opposite energy. Like, and that's your kingdom spouse. Someone that's not someone you would normally date. Someone that's a little bit different, it's not your normal, and you don't even expect to fall in love with them or be with them, or that was never the plan. And that's because it's God's plan. Okay, whatever God has planned for you, sometimes he doesn't tell you, because if he said, oh, you're gonna have to go through this, if you end up being with this person, you're gonna say, hell no, take me out, I don't want to do it. But it's strength built in those situations. It's endurance, it's faith, it's hope, it's healing involved in those things. So this masculine energy wanting to know that his right is to, with the Justice card, is to come and take care of you. This masculine is guided. See, and this is new because yes, they've been guided to you, but this is new energy that I picked up over the past couple of days, is being guided and to take care of you and to protect you and to provide you with a sense of security and stability in your life. And don't jump So listen, if it's taking a little bit long with your masculine that you confirmed, don't go and rush it, because you'll not only will you ruin it, just keep the counterfeits away from you guys. Like this is not a season to try to date someone new, because they're coming in to steal your abundance. You'll feel it. You'll feel it. Okay. You'll feel it. You'll say something about this person isn't right, because it's not. Okay. Oh, I feel like, well, that's your intuition trying to give you warnings. Okay. So I just don't want the Divine Feminine Collective to get deterred from this journey, this part of the journey, because the counterfeit energy is really, really heavy, guys. And you may be in a season where, all right, I'm ready to settle down, and there's going to be a counterfeit that comes to, but they're counterfeit, and it's going to look like everything that you want. It's just the divine thing, Divine Feminine, just a little bit longer. Okay. Just a little bit longer with this heartbreak energy. I would hate to see someone not get what they want because they couldn't be patient, because divine timing is very big at play here. This is a lot of money involved. Okay. This is a lot of money involved. Treat your body like you would treat your bank account. You wouldn't give everyone your debit card, your routing number. No, that's not, because I don't want the world's being divided. Spiritual warfare, World War III has been in full effect. It's here, guys. So like, part of the assignment from the enemy is to, it's not only cipher your energy, but to take your abundance as well. Okay. So, because remember, when you get this abundant energy, you will use it to help other people. Like, some people are getting ready to be put in a position where you will be able to help everyone around you. Some people will, you might get an email. Okay. So I'm picking up an energy of somebody that may be some type of assistant, right? And you may, I know exactly who this is for. And you may work, I know exactly who this is for. And you may say you work at a department store, right? And that's not your thing, and that's not where you want to work. But then someone comes in and is going to be providing you with an opportunity. See, lots of opportunities are coming at play in ways that you don't expect it. That is another thing too, because it's like, Spirit, what's the big secret about this divine abundance? That's why you have to stay ready, so you don't got to get ready. You could be walking in a store. You may speak to someone. Okay. Again, I feel like this is for the masculine collective. A lot of the masculine jobs that I learned is to speak life. It's to speak life over other people. So a divine masculine may be in the store, may just be having a regular conversation or being his regular self, and then now he's got an opportunity to a big business opportunity or venture or something, in an area where he never thought that he would be there, or that's not something that he thought he would do. So it's kind of like the enemy's deceitful and tricky, but God's hiding you in plain sight away from that energy. So it's like, if you do the work, you don't have to worry about it. But if you live above your means, if you don't have a good relationship with money, the way you think, and it's going to be a disaster. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to avoid the disaster at all costs, because I want you guys to have all the money you were born to get. Your generational abundance, you did the work, it belongs to you. Would you go to work for a week full and not expect a paycheck? So keep doing what you're doing. Another big energy download that I got was to give. Okay. So say you go to the store and they say, do you want to round up? Round it up. Okay. Round it up. Do something nice. I have this app on my phone where sometimes I'm guided to it. And one of the things I was guided to it last week was put $5 in a do this, guys. Put $5 in an envelope or a paper, or wrap it up. Put a Bible verse and a positive affirmation and leave it somewhere. And that's what I did. And wasn't recorded. I didn't video it for social media. I'm telling you guys now, because that was last week or the week before. But imagine someone going through a hard time, because God puts people in places where they're needed at the time. Imagine you do that and someone finds that, and they have nothing, no money, or they might be hungry, or they just needed a positive word for the day. There you go. Kingdom job done. Because at the end of your life, the only thing God's going to ask you is, how did you bring my people close to me? You're not going to say, I bought them Nikes or fucking expensive things. That's not going to work. Okay. So that's another thing. Or just acts of kindness in general, especially when it comes to money. If you feel like you don't have enough, it's because you don't believe that you have enough. Okay, I know physically you're like, what are you talking about? My rent is this and I have this, but remember, God will supply all your needs. And if you go through a hard time financially, where is the lesson? What could you have done different? Okay, I can tell you guys, for me, with my nursing notes, one time I forgot to submit my nursing notes at night. When I got my paycheck, it wasn't my paycheck, and I was like, what happened? My supervisor's like, well, we can't process, whatever the case may be. They ended up processing it, but I needed to take my time and make sure that I submitted my notes in a timely manner. Okay, so it's always a lesson, but after the lesson, it's crazy blessings. It's always a crazy blessings after. So what may feel like a hard time now isn't gonna last. Okay, it's not gonna last. And when it comes to your relationship connection, I feel like at some point your masculine energy was afraid to move forward because they weren't financially where they needed to be until they started having faith in this relationship, until they started accepting the love that they not only wanted to give, but that you had to offer. Because where your treasure lies, there your heart will be also. And the more that this masculine, it's like you are the treasure for this masculine. Okay, so I'm trying to think of the TLC song, I Got So Much Love For You, I Gotta Be Cool, but that's okay. Yeah, playing it cool, but really wanting to indulge in this relationship connection. But and what a lot of the times what has happened with these masculine energies is karma. It's karma. It's not, and we're not saying, oh, ha, look at you, karma. No, but it just is what it is. Okay. And maybe they have a generational curse over their life. And if they do the work, bet they clear the generational karma. But if they don't do the work, well, there's the more karma is coming for them. Energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Knave of Wands. So now they're really enthusiastic and excited. Okay, this may be a masculine energy that may be younger than you, but they're excited to fulfill this role with the Six of Pentacles, wanting to come in and give. Okay, so this is a giving masculine. This, and it's because this masculine feels that you deserve it. So something about you and your home. So it's something about you and your home, and this masculine knows that you can hold your own. So imagine that close on this side. So imagine dealing with someone, Queen of Cups and Divine Feminine. It's your love that's bringing in this abundant energy. That's what I'm saying. I love this for the collective. I love this. Okay, so no more, yeah. So Spirit, clarify this. This masculine used to worry a lot. Spirit, clarify, what did this masculine energy used to worry a lot about? Not being able to, so things weren't happening fast in this masculine's life, especially when it comes to finances. It's because he wasn't honoring the desires of his heart. And the moment he changed that energy, the moment he was like, all right, this is what I want, things change. It's like an energy change. Justice card. That's all the divine wanted this masculine to do. Okay, is to look at all these birds, lots of birds, and that, that's relaying a message. So we got King of Swords, King of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Two of Swords. And you know what's so interesting is this masculine that wants to come and take care of you, they often worried because Divine Feminine, see how there's two masculines here. Okay, one's a toxic counterfeit, one's your real person. Okay, so you have to be aware, and I'm so glad that came out because it's to deter you off your journey. And I'm holding my chest because I don't want you guys to fall for it. Okay, don't fall for it. Okay, Five of Cups energy. If you fall for the wrong masculine, you'll lose. That's why it's like, be patient. Yes, you may want a relationship right now, and oh my gosh, sunshine guys, I've been waiting this long, and I get it, and I understand, and I love you for the journey, and I love you for trying, but just a little bit longer. Okay, energy's energy. If it resonates, because you have to be content and fruitful as well when you're by yourself. So this masculine energy views you as abundant already. Okay, they view you as stable, they view you as a feminine. You may be single and not in a solidified relationship connection with this masculine, but they view you as like, you got it going on, I want to come in and add to that. It's not like they're saying, I want to come in and take. No, this masculine energy, they want to build with you, they want to build you up, they want to build this relationship, this connection. And I feel like what's going on in the masculine energy is they're being called to walk away from things, people, places that don't serve them, right? So when they do that, they get their financial abundance. When they start honoring, when the divine gives you instructions And if you don't want to do it, sometimes like I don't not want to go to this place, or I want to be friends with them, or but there's different seasons that old habits can't come into new seasons. That it literally, it just is what it is. And this masculine literally is taking the chance to, yes, spirit, thank you, is literally walking away from things that don't serve them and into their most abundant timeline they've ever had in their life. And that's what I love for these masculine energies, because like this is what they've always been waiting for. And they've healed that with the 6 of Wands, 8 of Cups, and the Star card, followed by the Hierophant and 4 of Wands, because it's a man that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. And these masculine energies, 3, 4, 5, there we go. And it's like these masculine energies are more planning the future than divine feminine. I'm telling you, I feel like, you know, divine feminine, yes, you may say, oh, I would like my life to be like this and like that, but these masculines are envisioning, you know, those things that they want to happen. So what do? They start walking away from people, places, and things that don't serve them. Also, there's a low vibrational karmic counterfeit that divine masculine has been done with, that's mad at you, divine feminine. They're mad at you because they know how divine masculine truly feels about you. Okay, so yes, they may deal with other people. There may be other people, you guys may not be in a solidified relationship connection, 22, 44, 99, but they know that you hold the divine masculine's heart. Okay, so that's why they look at your stuff, come to your lives, check out your social media, because they can't understand what is it that you do for divine masculine that they can't or don't. And with the Strength card, because they don't want to be with them, they want to be with you. You are so beautiful to me with the Ace of Wands, and they're excited about that. That's why, that's why with the 7 of Pentacles, that's why they're working hard for 41:11 on the clock. That's why divine masculine's working overtime to fulfill these desires. You know, because if you say, oh, I'm giving my divine masculine another month, and the divine says, well, he just needs 1 month and a day, well, then you're going to ruin it. Okay, so you're going to ruin it. Energy's energy. If it resonates, I got a package. Oh, I love when I get a package. You're going to ruin it. So wanting to come start new, fresh. Okay, be careful. Spirit baby energy's big time here. Okay, something about the month of August. Somebody's going to find out that they're pregnant in the month of August. Okay, so if you were trying to have kids or not sure, and you would... All right, so you're going to probably get pregnant in like around July, the second week of July, and you're going to not know until until August. And somebody may even get pregnant on a vacation. Lots of pregnancy energy here, especially with this wand energy. And this masculine really wants, they look at you as like a very homely person. They want to have kids with you. Okay, yeah, that Bible verse about Ruth bearing son with Boaz. So Spirit, clarify this energy right here. They're standing firm on, yeah, they're standing firm on not dealing with low vibrational karmic situations and moving forward. Yeah, somebody's staying on their boundaries with this karmic, because I feel like they were there to just deter this masculine from what he really wanted in life. And they're watching you. And you know what's so crazy? Somebody's going to lose it when they find out that you solidified this relationship with this masculine. When I say they're going to lose it, they're going to really lose it. But here comes the stories, right? Before it was no stories, and now they have lots of stories to tell. So when you solidify this relationship, this connection with your masculine, Spirit, clarify this 2 of Cups energy. Yeah, somebody's going to be trying to ruin it because they didn't get the new beginning with you or the masculine energy. I just really feel like, divine feminine, if you dealt with someone in the past that you knew that wouldn't work for you, or that, you know, you just knew that relationship was over, somebody's gonna try to come back and be with you. And you might be like, oh wow, I always wanted this to be. It's fake. Don't do it. It's not real. They're a counterfeit. They're just literally trying to steal your abundance. Don't do it. Okay, energy's energy. If it resonates, because you'll be hurt. Yeah, you'll be hurt. And then it's like you will it's like then you'll ruin what you had with your divine masculine. So don't do that. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates, because you're manifesting. The more you work in yourself, divine feminine, the more you're manifesting this financial abundance. More. The divine says more. Okay, so more. So moving away from these still waters. You may be in a season of like being bored. All right, but it's only because you're being transitioned to a higher calling in your life, and it's okay, be bored, but you can't bring old habits in new seasons. Okay, even when it comes to the way that you spend money, you can't bring old habits in new seasons. If you don't need it, don't buy it. Yeah, 6 of Cups. So Spirit, let's see this one over here. So this masculine walked away from certain people, places, standing their ground. This Queen of Wands is pissed. They were using Divine Masculine for financial gain. This is just annoying when I run into these types of energies. Divine Masculine using their intuition. This low vibrational person knew that this masculine energy was not into them like that. You look at 1111. You can't give somebody more something they don't already appreciate. So that's what happened in there in that situation. And whatever type of fucking black magic they thought they could use or put over Divine Masculine, well, that was a doozy, because very protected. Listen, we're at a point now in these journeys that it may form, it won't prosper. It may not even form anymore. They're very protected. What is somebody gonna say to God? Oh, who stops God? Nobody stops God. It's just kind of like you got to be on your part of the journey. Nobody could, they may try to do it to you, but what God's plan for you in your life is God's plan for you in your life. Like, they could never stop that with the Justice card. And if they try, they'll be dealt with fast. The Divine's not playing around, especially because you're fulfilling your kingdom abundance. You're fulfilling your kingdom job. And what that comes, financial gain. Now listen, there may be some type of, I just feel like you may not know of I'm picking up a big inheritance, like an inheritance that you're getting ready to come into that you may have not even known. Say you have family somewhere out of state and someone passed away, and now the estate is settled. The Divine's saying now the estate is settled. If you have someone in your life that's passed away with the letter P, that has been on my mind for days, and I keep trying to find this person. There's money for you. There's money left for you. There's some type of inheritance that's a state that has been settled, that's literally getting ready to come your way. Okay, because I feel like what happened was somebody tried to steal that money from you and they got caught out. Somebody tried to steal that money and they got caught out. And that's going to be the money that you're going to be able to use to be able to prosper your life. Like, things are going to change. Energy's energy. If it resonates, things are getting ready to change in your life. So just be mindful of the way you're going to spend this financial abundance. Again, Divine Feminine. You know what I'm picking up too? If you come into a large lump sum of money, don't tell nobody. Don't tell anyone. Don't even tell your kids. Okay, this is what I want you to do. You're going to come into this large lump sum of money. You're not going to tell anybody. Okay, you're going to remember, it's act like you never had it. First, you're going to devise a plan for long term. Okay, so you're going to devise a plan for the long term. What are you going to do? I just keep getting the download is don't tell your kids. Now, I tell my kids everything, so I'm like, shh, I'm gonna have a hard time with this, but don't tell your kids. Don't tell your mom, don't tell your sister, don't tell anybody about this large lump sum of money that you're gonna have. Pay off all your debts. Okay, so whatever debt you have, you're gonna have more than enough money. I'm telling you, this is like 300,000 plus. This is big abundance, because you've been manifesting this money for so long, and maybe you're like, oh, I got it in a little bit, but no, imagine if you kept manifesting and kept manifesting and kept manifesting, and okay, so what happens after? Like a snowball effect, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Now it's time, because you did the work, you learned the lessons, you're in the right part of your journey, and you're following your heart, and you're leading your Divine Masculine where they need to be. Okay, so this is where you're going to get this money. Pay off your bills, and then after, don't tell anyone. Remember, we're not going to tell anyone. You're going to pay off your bills, debt, online debt, whatever you have, student loans, whatever the case may be. Then you're going to invest in something for the long term. Now, if you have kids that are younger, older, whatever the case may be, but I'm just giving you guys direction that the Divine's giving me to invest in something that they can have for the long term, the long run. And then don't go buying a big house or renting in a big fancy neighborhood that you wouldn't normally do, because the Divine doesn't want you to misuse this money, because not only are you going to have this money for you, but you still have to fulfill a kingdom job with the finances, whether that's donating to an orphanage, whether that's sending care packages overseas. You still have to do something with that finances. Okay, so just when you get this large lump sum of money, just plan. Okay, just plan, because where your treasure lies, there your heart will be also. Just proper plan for, for how you're going to spend it. Look at middle of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. You're going to have enough money to take care of your family. You're going to have enough money to, take care of your mom. If your mother's older and she's getting sick, and you want to be able to help her, and you're going to, that is, if that's the desire of your heart, is to be able to take care of your mother, you're going to have that. Okay, God honors the desire of your heart, because you are doing the job. You are doing the work yourself. You're doing the job. You're doing the work. Look at 9 of Pentacles. I can't make this shit up. Okay, because you're successful. And it's because, too, I pick up an energy of someone that takes care of what they have to take care of. Okay, even on your hardest days, you just do what you got to do. Listen, if you're down to your last $100 and your payment that you need to pay is $75, go on and go ahead and pay it with good faith. Okay, that's saying, God, I'm faithful to you that you're leaving me with this little bit of money, but I know that you will multiply that into $250. That's how it works, guys. I promise you. Energy's energy. If it resonates, again, look at 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles energy. That's a lot of Pentacles. Happy home, family life, growing, thriving businesses. And it's because you made a conscious decision and have a better relationship with your money now, on top of healing and aligning in your heart chakras. It's like you did this. So go get your money, sis. Energy's energy. If it resonates, 9 of Pentacles. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. Yes, it will. And then it's here. It's like here. I'm so happy to be able to deliver this message. It's literally here now. Energy's energy. If it resonates, and it all has a lot to do with love. Where your treasure lies, there your heart will be also. Sunshine Goddess crew, energy's energy. If it resonates, I love you guys. I'm like so happy for this person. So happy. You defeated it. You were supposed to stay in poverty for a long time. But God knew who to set you up with. 144 many are called, few are chosen. God knew who to align you. I'm telling you, God's more clever than the enemy. Although the enemy wanted to create some type of a misfortune and mishap in your life, but it's not going to work. You know why? Because you collective walked away from things that didn't serve you. And that, if God told you right now, all right, listen, I want you to walk away from these situations, and you do that, and you honor that, and you obey that, just know He signed in the check. 10 of Cups. Everything that you desire, your wish fulfillments, they're here, they arrived. I'm excited. It gives me a very excited, overwhelming, calm feeling. Like sometimes you have this feeling and you're like, I don't know, I feel like something bad's gonna happen. No, it's because blessings are coming. You're only 33 right here in both the cards. Because we grew up that way. Oh God, I have a feeling something bad's gonna happen. Yeah, sometimes something bad may happen, but sometimes it's blessings coming your way too. But it's just you don't know how to identify it. You don't know how to identify between the good energy and the bad energy. One time I got a really large unexpected check, but I felt that before I got it, but I couldn't put my, I've learned to differentiate energies, guys. I couldn't put my finger on it, but now when I get that feeling, I know it's finances. Now when I get that feeling, I know I need to stay away from that person. Now when I get that feeling, I know it's because, something's coming forward, but you have to be able to use your discernment on that. I'm telling you, energy is like a dictionary. From A to Z, there's a different energy, a different feeling for every single different things of life that are changing, new, all types of things. Energy is energy. If it resonates, somebody's really watching you. It could be a Queen of Swords energy, but just really watching you to see how your finances goes. 143 in the chat. If you have old friends that was removed from your life for a reason, they're watching you, and they're watching you prosper. They're watching you become abundant. They're watching you, but now they know why God removed them from your life, because they wouldn't be able to be the support you needed in this season. Because if you kept those same people around you, they would use you, they would abuse you, and God had to get rid of them. Because it's just, you're in your Queen of Pentacles energy, security, stability, abundant. You're just in an abundant energy in your life, and people around you with this Empress energy, you're coming into this new beginning. They wouldn't be able to be there for you the way that you needed. Okay, even when it comes to relationship connections, you have new things are coming to you. Maybe that person of your past was there for a monetary, temporary, okay, to show you temporary. When I was dealing with the karmic situation, all of my finances was like It was very strange. It wasn't the way it's supposed to be. Like when I'm in around my divine masculine stuff, it's more abundant. And the karmic situations, it's like, what's happening? You know, my YouTube views were going down. I wasn't getting as much readings as I was supposed to. You know, it's just a different energy. So I'm telling you guys from personal experience. If somebody doesn't feel right in your life, just think of this. I'm keeping someone in my life that's going to steal my abundance. If you don't want to purposely get, maybe you're cool enough with them and you could give them your debit card, but you're guided not to. You have to keep those things in mind. Okay, so I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energy is energy. If it resonates, it's been a long time coming, but I know changes are here. Okay, you have to stay resilient. That is the biggest thing. No matter what comes, what goes, how much money is there, you just got to know that you will always have enough, and you will, especially in this relationship and this connection. Okay, so have a better relationship with finances, and don't fight the new. Don't fight it. You're due for a new season of your life. 6 of Wands, you're due for that. Don't fight it. You deserve it. Trust me. You're very passionate about what you do in life, and your blessings are coming in. Your blessings are coming in, because where your treasure lies, there your heart will be also. So here's your treasure, here's your heart, here's your abundance energy. All that's coinciding to create this balance over your life that you've been longing for. No more heartache, no more pain. Yes, you still have trials and tribulations, but those extra lessons are gone. Energy is energy. If it resonates, now the time is to honor your finances. Now's the time to do things the right way. Okay, you will have to be stingy. You will have to be stingy with your finances when it comes to certain people's situations that you know you don't have their best interest at heart. If you don't trust them with your debit card, don't sleep with them. Energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates, because they're karmic, they're toxic, they're there to ruin and take your abundance. Energy is energy. If it resonates with the 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, Devil card, and then Tower card, that says don't fuck with it, because you'll find out. Okay, don't. There are divine masculine. I'm telling you right now, when you elevate financially, you'll be sending counterfeit. Divine feminine, when you elevate financially, you'll be sending counterfeit. Now, yeah, I could do what you want to do. I'm just a messenger. Energy is energy. If it resonates, but the main goal for this relationship connection is this kingdom abundance. The main goal with the 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. This is like a Kashi record type of thing. This written in the stars. Nobody can change this. No man. Only person could change this is the person on the other side of this video. Okay, the only person could change this is you. If you decide to deter your path, whatever the case may be, but just know that you were born in the life of this masculine. They were born in the life of you, because you guys have a generational wealth. You had a curse over generational wealth, and you literally both broke that. Energy is energy. If it resonates, out with the old and with the new ideas, inspiration, enthusiasm, and no more hard times. Energy is energy. If it resonates, again, if you walked away from someone, a relationship or a connection, they're spying on you, they're watching you, they're trying to pinpoint, or they're trying to, you're not being sneaky. First of all, they're trying to be fucking sneaky. It's definitely not sneaky energy, but they're trying to figure out a way to come back in your life. And I'm telling you, you could talk on the phone with this person and it's going to ruin your abundance. So if you're called to stay away from someone, stay away from them. Energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates, because you already know what's up with that person. You already know what they want, and they're not going to be good for you. Okay, you can't break old habits into new seasons. So I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energy is energy. If it resonates, and you may, don't think you're bugging if you get visualizations or you feel like this could be for me. No, I always want you to take my messages back to God, to your most high person, and see if get the confirmation that I need. But I'm here to tell you, 9 times out of 10, I can get these downloads for days at a time, and then it's like, all right, go ahead. I all I have is these card cards. I was like, they're like, start a video. I'm like, I'm not even inside. Okay, so here I go. I went. Okay, so energy is energy. If it resonates, the Empress energy keeps coming out like crazy, which new beginnings like that. It can't get any better than that, because you worked on yourself. And look at that close. New beginnings, Empress, Lovers, 8 of Wands, Strength card, 8 Lionsgate. So something's happening in the month of August. That's a significant date. June 6th, March 6th. And 6 is and 666 is health, wealth, abundance number. Look it up. And although people may say it's a bad number, it's not. So 666 is a confirmation number as well when it comes to this abundant energy. Look at middle of the deck, all by itself popped out. You're in your single, sexy, and free energy, divine feminine. It's given sex in the city. You're abundant. You know, you're going to have everything that you need. Somebody was worried about money for college for their kids. You're going to have that. Like, I love this for ya. Look at the Emperor and the Four of Wands right after the Six of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords energy. So you're manifesting divine feminine, like both of you guys are manifesting. You're saying, I'm manifesting my divine masculine and a bright future. Divine masculine's manifesting you in a bright future. What happens when two people want something, it comes to fruition? 555 right there. Both of you are making changes. Divine's like, all right, well, I'm going to honor that. They're putting depositing money into your bank for you to take out. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. And people are pocket watching you. Like, people are literally pocket watching you, you know, trying to figure out how you do it, how you don't, who, what, when, where, why, and how. But that's for them to keep figuring out and for you to know. So I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energy is energy. If it resonates, some people want to know, how are you so blessed? How are you so blessed? A lot of people will be questioning this massive blessing over your life, so don't tell anyone, okay? So keep your head up and your heart close to God. I love you guys. Things are coming to fruition. Your manifestation, your abundance are coming to fruition. I love you guys. Keep your head up and your heart close to God. 144 in the chat. And I'll catch you guys on my midday mixer next read, whatever comes first. Mwah.